an ancient civilization was wiped out by a comet 22,000 years ago. Researcher Hancock published Magicians of the Gods, where he presented evidence of how a massive celestial object completely wiped out a human civilization much older than known settlements. Hancock based his theory on the correlation between cultural and geological events between different sites as far apart as Indonesia, Turkey, Egypt, and India, and these indicate that a human civilization lived much earlier than science claims. The unknown human civilization. Hancock collaborated in different explorations, visiting locations as mysterious as the sacred site of Gunung Padang in Indonesia, and there he found remains of columnar basalt that, according to him, belonged to a pyramid dating from the year 22,000 before our era, or even before that. The pyramids we have on Earth are the tip of the iceberg of a huge pyramid. This was how civilization managed to survive the era of the Younger Dryas, the year around 10,900 BC, a time when the Earth was living the last days of the Ice Age and the temperature was favorable to mammals, the mega-mammals, but where an event that has yet to be determined caused the planet to plunge abruptly back into freezing cold. For Hancock, this sudden re-emergence of cold was due to a comet impacting the polar caps, unleashing colossal tides and blanketing the atmosphere in dust for more than 1,000 years. Another huge settlement in Göbekli Tepe in Turkey. According to experts, this immense structure is more than 9,600 years old. It's the greatest proof of the effects of a devastating scenario. And again, according to Graham Hancock, the area served for the survivors of the cataclysm to preserve at least some knowledge of the civilization that was annihilated, with the intention of transmitting it to new generations. Traces of the ancient society. The researchers say it is no coincidence that the first traces of the re-emergence of civilization in the form of the oldest known megalithic architecture was as well as agricultural knowledge occurred at Göbekli Tepe 11,000 years ago. This date coincides perfectly with the Younger Dryas and the comet impact and the return of a more pleasant global environment. His book also presents evidence that comet fragments also reached ancient Egypt. There are an ancient cult in Heliopolis developed a way to preserve historic knowledge for the benefit of new generations in the form of astronomical charts and monumental architecture. This theory would add a new connection to the civilization so ancient and unknown that we would be completely rewriting our history. And it leads us to think that there is a period of time on Earth that was completely eliminated. And this is on Mysterious Society. Please leave your comments by Zach White, and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.